Not from the top of the head, just above the crown.
Yeah,
to the back
just
of
above.
the ear.
Yeah, just above the crown. Yeah, it's not quite on the high point.
Just had a student tell Diane that I'd cancelled her assessment tonight. I was like, no, it's still in my diary.
No, I tried to get out of it. I've
Absolutely.
just thought I've got them wrote down in here, so you
Oh,
can
great,
copy them.
I'll copy it,
Yeah.
perfect. That'd be
Yeah, I
even
wrote them
better.
down to start with before I sent the email out.
That's great, I've got it in my diary, that's even better.
Yeah, at least you've got them then, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'll leave it out. And then periodically you wipe your palette.
Oh, okay, thank you. Should have bought my spatula from home, you know, like, oh, it's like, I didn't even think. Some strange contraption we've got there.
It's not got teeth in as well, has it?
No, it hasn't got. I found the only one without teeth, but there is. It's got something on the side. I don't really know what that's for, but
The red cone ones are quite good because they're really big. They're like boards. Have you seen them?
yeah, they're just flat boards.
They're quite
aren't
hard.
they?
They could be quite hard to hold at first. You know, because you're used to holding a handle.
Yeah. I'm doing next on the side part.
Yep. So you side parting. Just from this session. And then once you've got both those bumped, we'll give her a 360.
Gosh, it's warm in here, isn't it?
It is. Bruno's just put that fan on actually
Oh, great.
as well because it's. And yet today's not
It's not overly
as warm, is
no.
it? But it's the glass, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's-
I know. Who invented salon of glass?
I'll tell you, and that's really helped. At South Tyneside, they've got a lot of glass.
Yeah.
And they've had this film put on the windows,
Oh,
so
I've
it's a
heard of
tint,
that
and I tell you what,
before,
it
yeah.
keeps it so cool.
Does it?
The difference is unbelievable.
That's good.
You wouldn't think that, you know, it would make that amount of difference. That
I'm bumping it all up.
yeah, bump it
Yeah.
all up. We'll give her a 360.
Okay.
So the way you've so that's the side parting. That'll be bumped with that.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's all right. That's it.
Sorry about the other week, I had to cancel.
Oh, Oh, don't worry. I can't even remember why it was now.
It was a time ago.
Oh, right, yeah.
It was
How did you catch
Well,
that?
it was bizarre. I couldn't think how I got it. And then I went into a salon last week. It's the one I'm going to tonight, actually. And they were saying, oh, yeah, did you know Caitlin's been off with impetigo? And I'd assessed her the week before.
Oh.
So, I mean, I can't obviously say that I got it from her.
No, but it's a bit quite likely,
but
isn't
very
it?
likely. The fact that she was off, well, I'd assessed her the week before and then had it, but I was so scared it was going to go to my face.
I know, yeah, because mostly that's where children get it, isn't it? Because they all touchy.
No, I had it on my hands and all under my bust under here.
Oh no.
But I go to work from home because you feel a bit of a fraud, don't you? Because you're not ill. I wasn't ill.
No.
But when I phoned at the college and said, I thought that's what it was. I went to the doctors. It's all right, sorry.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And when I found at the college, they were like, no, you cannot come in. You cannot.
Keep away. That's it.
Right, okay.
So we're starting on the left. So I've got the image up already.
Right.
So you're going from the temple and you're not taking a horizontal line. It's very slightly diagonal.
Yeah.
And you're going through to the occipital bone. So actually the back part here will be quite deep.
Right, okay.
So don't think that you've done it wrong, you've not. So just down to where your occipital would be.
Okay.
That's it, perfect.
That's the best bump I've ever done. Getting better. Does that look right?
Perfect, yeah.
Right. Right, am I going to stand in the right place?
Yeah, don't worry, I'll move the camera.
Right, so first section's left out, isn't it?
Yeah, so with the end of your tail comb, you're just taking like a triangle section. So that's it.
Is that too big?
No, that's all right actually.
Great, okay.
So I've not got your face on this actually, Jen, at the minute. Is that all right?
Perfect. So I'm not.
I've just literally got your hands and the head.
Oh, that's good.
That's it. So when you do your next one, do that before you put your palette underneath.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you going on your holidays? Have you got anywhere booked? Where are you
going
going?
to Mallorca.
Oh, lovely.
I know. It's going to be so weird because we're going out with children.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Blimey.
I know. It's going to be lovely, but so weird.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Is that, have I lifted too much out there?
No, that's all right. Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to do the side bits first.
Yeah, so pop it on 3/4 of the way down, just the actual product, that's it. Then feather up from that, that's it. That's it, that's better.
Yes, it's going to be very, very strange, but very good. And they're all away,
Yeah.
doing different things. My eldest one's going away with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
My middle one is going to Canada with a friend to stay with his family.
Oh.
His dad's in the RAFs, he's been like deployed over there.
Yeah.
And then my youngest daughter, she's with her dad and they're going to Scotland to stay with family. So
Nice.
everyone's doing something.
Yeah.
Is that all right, Georgie?
Yeah. Have you took the triangle out of that side as well? Yeah, you have. Yeah. Lovely.
So yeah, it's just us, which is going to be really weird.
Have you ever been away on your own before?
We've done like weekends and
Yeah.
things.
Oh, it'll be bliss.
No, we're going to an adult-only hotel because what I didn't want to do is go away somewhere with loads of children and be like, oh, one, I'm missing mine, and two, I actually don't want to listen to other people's kids. Thanks very much.
Yeah. Oh, you'll have a wonderful time.
Yeah, so it will be really good. Looking forward to it. But we're going away. I'm going away with the children the first week of the summer holidays. We're going to Centre Parks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which they all love, you know.
Yeah.
So
just caters for all ages,
does,
doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's the thing. So I've got really split ages. It just works well.
It's difficult, isn't it, to please them all.
Is that looking alright?
Yeah, that's spot on. So same again.
Same sort of size section.
Yeah, and as you're doing them, if you can slightly start as you work up to like almost brick them. It doesn't have to be a perfect brick, but just so you with leaving the little triangles out just so you don't get lines.
Yeah, still leave the front triangle though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. How about you? Are you going away?
Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest, Jen. We went to Dominican in February.
Oh, wow, that must have been lovely.
Only for a week, and it was really nice, and it made me smile because we stayed in an adult-only hotel.
Did you? Yeah.
And it was bliss. It was a Sensatori hotel.
Oh, we went to Sensatori last year.
Really nice.
Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah. So yeah, we've already done that. I've got time off in the summer, but we was meant to be going down to Dwayne's for a week and then going away probably camping for a week.
Yeah.
But then he's just got this big job in August.
Oh.
So I thought, well, it's good that it is big for him as well. So, but I'm thinking, well, what about my holiday then?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But anyway, you've got to not be selfish. I've got to be.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it?
When it's your own business, it's hard, isn't it?
The same. My partner's got his own business, so I totally
understand.
And for me to get him away for a week in August, his landscaper.
Oh, blimey, gosh, yes, so it's his busiest time.
It is, but I just said, we've got to do it.
You've got to. You need your time out.
You do, definitely. Because all my children are away as well. I said, well, it was either we go on holiday together or I would have gone with a friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm just thinking. I mean, there's nothing stopping me going with the kids, to be fair, if you can't. I'm sure he will, but it just probably might not be a fortnight. But
so how did you find it? My client's son-in-law took the photo. He's a photographer like Thompson.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to do the back section.
No, that's all right, don't worry.
And he went just before it opened and took the photographs. And she showed me them, and it looked absolutely amazing.
Where's that for?
The Sensatori in Dominica.
Oh right, yeah.
So did you find it was amazing?
Oh, it was beautiful. Yeah, I mean it's right on the beach. You couldn't step out your room without being asked if everything was all right. They just can't do enough for you.
Fantastic.
We was on the ground floor, which was great because we got the river that ran. You know how you have like a thing that runs in front of your room? Well, not runs, but you know what I mean. That goes in front of your room. A dip pool. And we was on a corner, so it was big. It was really, really lovely. But you wouldn't go if you wanted to do more than just like buy a pool and go onto the beach. It wouldn't be the place for you because there's nothing outside of it.
Oh right, that's good to know because my partner really likes to. I would quite happily just lie on the pool with a book and I'd be happy. Yeah. But he really likes to explore. Yeah. So that is actually.
There's really not a lot, I would say. We went to walk out one day and it's just like they're so poor, Jenny.
Yeah, I know.
It's just rubble, and we went to this market. It was a few shops in this like shacky type buildings, just to say we'd been out of the hotel, to be
Yeah.
fair. But no, it's beautiful walk along the front, all the other hotels. Yeah, it's perfect. You know, it really is perfect
Yeah.
for a getaway.
Absolutely, when you just, like you say, want to do nothing.
Yeah. Do a loads of honeymooners.
I bet.
Yeah. Do a lot. In fact, we met a couple. They would be older than us. They would probably be, I don't know, 50. Well, actually, Dwayne's 53, so not much older than him, to be fair. Around about his age, 53, 55. And they just got married, and that was really nice, you know. And we sat with those most days. They made a beeline for us, so it was quite nice. Yeah.
We went to Sense Tour in Ibiza last year.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it cost an absolute fortune. We went for a week, but because it just cost an
I
absolute
know.
fortune because we all went.
Yeah, oh gosh, I bet. You want a mortgage, Jenny.
Yeah, well, we did it because we knew it was going to be like the last proper holiday, really.
Yeah.
And we did Ibiza so that they could go off clubbing. And
Yeah.
we did go once.
Yeah, because it's nice Ibiza, is I like.
What do I do with this little?
Do a little one there, because it's a bit too big to leave, but not, that's it, just a diddy one.
Yeah, and it was lovely, and I really, really liked Ibiza actually. I didn't know if I would, because you just think of it's all clubbing, but it's actually a beautiful island, isn't it?
Oh, it is, yeah. And people have got the wrong impression of it, you're quite right.
Definitely. So no, I loved it, but yeah, I wouldn't. I'd definitely do a Sense Tour again, just 2 of us, but I wouldn't do it for all of us because, my goodness,
Yeah.
it was horrifically expensive. But it was the last one.
Yeah, so
you
it's
know,
not, yeah, go out with a bang sort
yeah,
of thing.
exactly,
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know one day they says, do you know how they come at you? It makes me smile. I can't tolerate it. And I am the most patientest of people in my line of work, but not actually with other things. Not that good. And
sorry, what's that? Do I?
that you carry on with your diagonal exactly the same,
okay.
yeah. So you'll end up with 2 rows to go. The row that you're going to be doing, the row above it, and then a tiny triangle section where your back part ends up. That's it. That's lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Carry on. You're saying you're really patient.
Yeah, and they came to us, oh, you, I hope you don't mind, you've been selected to give us some feedback. We'd really appreciate and value your time. Basically, Jenny, trying to get you to do time sharing.
Yeah.
You get a free massage, blah, de blah. Anyway, we will take you to breakfast. Well, you go to breakfast anyway, you know. And anyway, I thought, you know, just bear with it. It doesn't bother him at all. He likes people, so he's quite happy to sit and talk for 2 hours to somebody. Whereas I talk every day. So when I'm on holiday, to be honest, it won't bother me if I never spoke to anybody.
I'm exactly the same. I'm so antisocial.
And it's bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
And anyway, so we went to breakfast, and I just about made breakfast, and I says to Dwayne, this chap went up to get something, and I said, I'm sorry, I cannot. I said, I'm going to end up appearing very rude, and I don't want to do that. I said, I'm not giving somebody 2 hours of my time when I've only come for a week.
Absolutely.
You know. So I went, and he made that. I didn't feel very well, but then I felt awful because I had the massage afterwards because Dwayne had gone through it all.
No, good for you. I don't blame you.
He says, you feeling better? Yes, I'm a lot better now, thank you.
Made a great recovery. Yeah, I'm a bit like that though. When I'm on holiday, my time's precious. I don't particularly want to speak to anybody else apart from the people that I'm with.
No, that's it. I mean, it's all right having a little chat with people, passing the time of day, but I wouldn't,
something.
you know.
Yeah, definitely. I know we've been on holiday before. Well, not actually with my ex-husband, and he was very naturally gregarious.
Yeah.
And we ended up like having couples that wouldn't sort of leave us alone in the end. And
I know.
I just don't want that.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Once you've sort of made that little friendship, they almost think it's an invitation to come and find you every night, don't they?
Absolutely.
Although saying that, we did see and it's funny really, how your first impressions of people. And I should know better really, but there was these 2 ladies on their own on holiday, and Of course, I'd never got up to get myself a drink at the bar. Dwayne always got up pretty much.
Bless him.
And so he was the one that these ladies were talking to, and he kept coming back saying, oh, they're ever so nice and all that. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, I bet they are.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet they're liking talking to you. Yeah.
And then one time it was halfway through the holiday, and we went to one of the pool bars, and we were sat actually at the bar because it was so hot. We went under the shade, and these two ladies were there. Well, they were half cut. They drank so much, and I got talking to them. Do you know what? They were lovely. Yeah. In fact, Dwayne went to the loo at one point, and we all sat together chatting and chin-wagging and laughing. And he come back and he went, well, can you include me, please?
Oh.
And we was like, you just got left out after that. And I thought, your first impression was, but they ended up being lovely ladies.
Yeah. I think it's because we just have to talk all the time in our jobs, don't we? We're not so much now when you do more than me, really. But, when you're hairdressing, you just talk all the time.
Yeah.
It's become that you don't want to talk to anybody when you're away.
Yeah, it's true. Or you do, but on your terms.
Well, yes, yeah, absolutely.
Which is really selfish.
Yeah, that's so true.
Well, I feel quite chatty at the minute, and then the next, like, sort of in the afternoon, you don't want to speak.
I don't want to speak to you now.
Yeah. We're funny creatures, aren't we?
We are. Lindy was asking me about the Big Ten, how to enjoy it, and I was like, do you know what? It's one of the best days that I have all year.
Yeah. Because you can just forget. Well, you're focusing on what you're doing, aren't you, and what you're good at doing.
It's what you enjoy.
What you enjoy. That's what it was all about, wasn't it? Day dart.
Absolutely. Really nice. Doesn't feel like a working day.
No, it is nice because to start with you think, oh, I've got to do this, but then once you get into it, it just melts away all that, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I'm in here and no one else. Like when I walked into the cell, I had 4 people talking to me.
Yeah.
But as soon as I'm in here, no one can find me.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. So with this one.
Yep. So that you've got that section already. Then you're going to go straight round there.
See.
So then you'll have one strip left and one little triangle section on top.
I get you.
Oh, my battery is very low. Plug it in. So Cheryl will come in. I'm ever so pleased you've got somebody to do your Big Tens to uploading them.
Oh,
yeah. Because the others are in. They've not been done. Nobody's shared anything. I know for a fact there's got to be 30 videos.
Really?
It's got to be.
Yeah.
But and I don't actually know who's done what, because we've only obviously got what.
Yes, of course, what's actually been seen.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've got 5. I'm not putting the big and bouncing, but I think I've got 5 others on there. So this will be 6 on there today.
Yeah.
I've had my regrowth and full head done, so that's back and sorted.
Yeah.
Right. So that's coming down now, isn't it? So my brain's gone. So I'm taking that down.
So, yeah, that's coming down.
Yeah.
With your other bit that you've just let down. That's it, and then that's your next one. Yeah.
Okay. And do you still leave a bit out on this one?
Tiny.
Or not?
No, because you've got a bit out already at that front bit. Yeah, that's all right. Let's move that because I'm looking at you in front of the mirror now.
Yeah, no, that will just help me hugely. But I just said, I can't take on the extra quality assurance and do that. I just can't.
So what will that involve for you then, Jenny? What?
Well, I already do quality assurance anyway, but it's with the new standards, which I'm really, really interested in. And I've done quite a lot of work on them, so I'm really, I feel like I'm kind of on top of it, which is good. So September's intake for apprentices will go on to standards, and I will do that, and then I've got to set up all the IV for apprentices, because I've got some assessors, so they're going to need a lot of support. So it's
So when you say IV, how will it work? Because obviously it's going to be endpoint assessment. Is it just going to be IV in the optional units, or are you going to IV like formative?
Yeah, IV formative.
Yeah.
But actually, when you look at it, the endpoint assessment is actually it's a separate unit. It is an end unit.
Right.
So at the moment, we haven't actually got the logbooks, but all we've got is the sheets from City and Guild. So Sharon and I met last week.
Yeah.
I went through everything and sort of did a scheme of work. And planned it all. Sorry, I just want to check. So what it's going to need, although it's not going to need traditional quality assurance, it's going to need quality assurance to make sure that the observations throughout are being met, so that we know when we're saying they're ready for the endpoint assessment.
That's right.
They really are ready for the endpoint assessment. So it's just going to be a whole new thing. So. So someone's got to do that.
Yeah.
So they said to me about doing it. Just for within the apprentice. This isn't within hairdressing. It's within the apprenticeship centre.
Yeah.
Although it is for hairdressing, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's just really looking at that. It's a new thing that we need to look at. So yeah, I was really happy to do it because I'm really interested in it. But,
you're not dissimilar to me, really. I don't think. With that sort of stuff.
Do you enjoy it or that?
Yeah, that was sort of a lot of my involvement was within that. Yeah.
I think eventually, I probably when I don't know, give up hairdressing, whatever. When it's eventually time to give up the hairdressing, I think I probably would like to go into the quality.
Yeah.
Whether it's here or somewhere else, because I do some quality for other schools. Because you know, a lot of I don't know if that'll continue now, obviously with the changes, but I do enjoy the quality side because I just think it's so important.
Yeah, it is.
Do you ever miss being in a college?
I don't, and I think I don't because I think. Because I visit colleges all the time, I think that's sort of, perhaps if I was totally isolated from it, I don't know whether I would or not, but I still feel part of it in a funny sort of way.
No, I get you, definitely. That's like with me going into the salons. Although I'm only in the salon one day a week, myself, working, I still feel, because I'm in salons all the time, you still feel part of that.
Yeah.
But it must be nice not to have all the hassle that goes with the college, though.
Yeah, it is. All that red tape of it, yes, it is.
Hopefully it should start to get away from that, though, become more electronic, it'll stop being 5 bits of paper, one bit of paper will do.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Right, we're doing the same the other side now.
You've still got your top triangle, and then then exactly the same on the other side up until the recession, and then we'll.
Is that right?
It is, yeah. Yeah. I have to say, I do love my job though. I think I'm very, very fortunate. I've been doing it a long time, but I still love it. Yeah, well, I always did.
Yeah.
There was always that something, I was always very fortunate that I was always given other things to do.
Yes.
And because I think they recognise that if you aren't, then you may start looking for other things. But I never felt that I needed to.
No,
you
absolutely.
know, the involve. I mean, really, they got me spot on. To be fair,
Yeah.
I can't grumble at all about the way that my career went at the college. Not one bit.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I think we might have been very lucky, but I think if I hadn't, I wouldn't have been here for so long.
No, that's right. So they're obviously doing something right. Every now and again they're giving you, it was like, I did a lot of work with the Associates of Ofsted, and that really floated my boat.
Did it?
I really liked that. I did that for a good while. And there was always something, above and beyond what the lecturing...
Yeah, and then it stretches you, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It's been much better. I mean, when I've got my appraisal later, I'm going to say it's going to be so much better next year, because last year they sort of just threw us into doing all the recruitment stuff.
Yeah.
Which again, I don't mind, but it wasn't planned well.
Yeah.
Whereas this year, I know what I'm doing. I know how long it's going to take.
Yeah.
We can plan it better ourselves. And they sort of acknowledged that mistakes were made last year.
Yeah.
So that is good, isn't it? Really?
Yes, it is, because you can't move forward until you say what I've been doing, X, Y, and Z has not worked. What we're going to do about it. But that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it's all about. No matter what we're doing, we can always do it better.
Definitely.
Always finding a way to do things, and that's what keeps you hungry for it as well, isn't it?
I've really enjoyed the Highly Stafford experience as well. I just wish we could have been on the original one more.
Yeah.
But I've really, really enjoyed it. Enjoyed learning different techniques and. I think it's been a really, really positive.
It's just getting it out there to employers, isn't it? And.
Did you find it strange going on holiday without your children?
Yeah, I did, although I've sort of been broken into it, really, because over a period of time, because we share them 50% of the time.
Yeah, so you're used to
so I'm
that,
used to having sort of a few days gap.
Yeah.
That
must be so much easier with work as well when you've got that. You know that you've got a few days without. I know it's not ideal for anybody,
I know what you mean, but no, it's actually quite nice in some respects. Because you just get time to sort yourself out.
Absolutely.
That's it. So it's bang on the recession, that
right,
there.
Okay, if I take that a bit lower.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably get one more in above that before we go in to
Okay.
doing it, you know, the top section.
Does the children get on well with Dean?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Which is always a bonus, isn't it? Because it's
yeah.
that can make or break things,
Oh,
can't it, really?
Yeah. I get on really well with his children, my partner's children, and he gets on really well with mine, but his ex is so difficult.
Really?
Because I've never been, I've never been that way.
Yeah.
I've got 2 ex-husbands, sadly, and, I've had to deal with it for very, very, when my children were very young, because they were babies when the first one went.
Yeah.
And so I've just kind of got on with it, and, she's so difficult.
See, there's no point. You're only making it harder for the kids.
It is hard for the
it's,
kids, yeah,
you know.
and I just feel they're lovely boys, and, I just do feel...
Was it his decision though to end
no,
or
she
hers?
slept with his best friend.
Oh really? So you can't. So why you'd think that? Why
she'd
be
bend over
awkward? Yeah, you would,
backwards.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, he came home from work early and caught them, which must be awful, mustn't it?
It would. Yeah, but I tell you what, how many people does that happen
I
to?
know.
The best friends, because it's close to home, isn't it? You all
Yeah.
go out together and.
Absolutely, that's exactly
Yeah.
how it was.
Yeah.
So no, but she just she just does. They're 13 and 16 now, his boys, and every single time we're having them, she's like, she'll always text, "Where are you taking them? Because I need to know how to dress them." Dressing them at 13 and 16.
Yeah, they should be getting the sales register.
Yeah. And they're not allowed to do this, they're not allowed to play football because they're not allowed to get dirty, and honestly, it's just so it's got to the stage now where I actually have more of a contact with her than my partner does, because that actually works better, because I can do the nicey so well, even if I don't feel it, I can hide it.
Yeah.
Just trying to get this as a brick. It's not working, is it? Let's go the other way. That's better.
Yeah.
So I just say, don't worry, put them on whatever you want, and if they get dirty, I'll happily wash the clothes. And so I do it all through the gritty teeth.
Yeah, I bet you do. It's the best way, isn't it?
It is, absolutely.
Because otherwise you're playing into the hands, aren't you, if you...
Absolutely. And she's never moved on. She didn't stay with the guy that he caught her with, and she's never. I mean, they've been split for 10 years now, and she never ever has had anybody. Well, look, we know, but she's not had a long-term partner. So I think there's always a bit of that as well.
Yeah. Probably regrets it a bit.
Oh, definitely. I think a lot of people do though. My ex-husband's cheated and then regretted it. And by the time they went to come back, it was too late.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do, don't they? When they've made that mistake.
Yeah. I mean, some people can sort of come through it, but not many.
No, I think if you can. I think if you try and make it go a bit quick enough.
Yeah.
I think maybe you could, but if it's been left for a while, it's then difficult, isn't it?
I don't know as I could, because I'd be thinking, well, if they'd done it once.
That's exactly it. My second husband, he did it to me with someone else, and then wants to come back, and I was like, no, it's too late. He'd already set up home with this girl and everything, and then he did it to her.
Yeah, that's right. Leopards don't change the spots. Very rarely will somebody learn the lesson. It does happen, I'm sure it does, where, maybe
as you get older,
yeah, but then it's almost naughty, because your options are running out of it as you get older, aren't they, as well, so...
Absolutely. That's true. It almost naturally happens. You just can't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's just...
No. I'm my first husband. He's the same.
So do it just a fraction lower than that, Jenny, so you've got a bit of a slim one, and then we'll start changing the direction slightly with the top after you've done that strip. That's it. Perfect.
I just think as well, I've seen both male and female friends, and just think actually, and myself as well, one relationship kind of gets the same as the, you know, they, as long as you get on well,
Yeah.
then it all blends into one really. They all become very similar. And what's the point of all the chopping and changing? They all get frustrating and annoying.
Well, that's right, because there's no rose petals, is there?
No. As do I become frustrated and annoying, I know that.
Yeah, that's it. It's true though, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've all got our little faults.
Definitely. Just put this one, I'll just grab a quick swig of water.
Yeah.
One of my clients, if I tell you, so one of my clients, she was single for a long time and then she met a new partner, which is lovely. But they live in this beautiful converted mansion and she's got an apartment downstairs and he's got an apartment upstairs.
Oh, you're joking?
And it's like the perfect way to have a relationship. And they've been together years now.
Just shows you, doesn't it?
Mm. So you get all the good bits and none of the washing of socks.
So does he do all his own washing?
Yeah, he does. You know, they live
self-contained.
Self-contained, but
Oh.
they have all the lovely things, and that they go on holiday together, and they obviously, you know, they have.
So you see, you know, you're so sort of led by how you think a relation. You're brainwashed,
Yeah,
aren't you? How a
definitely.
relationship should be.
Yeah.
And it doesn't need to be how we generally do it,
No.
does it? It's whatever works.
It is. They eat together every night, mostly, even
Yeah.
unless they've got something on, but they generally eat together.
Mm.
But they also very much do their own thing.
And how long have they been together?
Well, they've been together a long time now, probably about 8 years.
Yeah. So it's obviously
So it's
working.
working, yeah. Absolutely. I quite like that, all the good bits. I do love that waking up together. That's
Yeah,
so
that
lovely,
is
isn't
nice.
it?
Yeah, yeah. too.
But I think they
So
do.
if they go on holiday, do they share the same bed? Or?
Oh yeah, I mean they still share the same bed at home, but they'll probably stay over like 3 or 4 or 5 nights a week and just go to different. You know, one time her partner, the other time his
Oh really?
partner.
Oh, so they still sleep
So
together?
they still sleep together, not necessarily every single night.
No.
I just said to her, "You've got the best of
Yeah,
both
it's like
worlds."
perfect, isn't it? That.
Yeah. The only thing is you've got double the amount of bills. That's the only,
Well,
that's
yeah,
the downside,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go back to some more bleach in a minute.
Okay. Well, do you want me to mix it here, or
Oh,
do you
would
want?
you mind?
Yeah, of course I don't. No.
That'd be brilliant.
There'll be.
Thank you.
Where's the? I've seen 10 bowls here, isn't it? So
Yeah,
where's the powder?
it was in the other salon where Diane is.
Okay.
But
Is
anyone.
the bowls in there as well? Bowls.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, thank you. you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you need to, you're washing your brush.
Yeah.
There was no whisks, and it makes a right mess of your brushes.
Yeah, it does. Right, so now I'm working up, still doing this last section.
Yeah. So you, no. So now you've done these ones,
Yeah.
haven't you? All that's right. So now you're starting. Going
From
to take
there.
that into one almost.
Yeah.
And you're going to be taking sections that are like that.
Right, okay.
And working back.
Yeah,
So it
okay.
will come slightly over her face a little bit.
Right, that's fine.
So you're aiming for about 5 rows. If it's more, then it's not an issue because it
Okay.
doesn't actually mention that in
Right.
anything. But
Is that looking right, Georgia?
that's it. Yeah.
I've got it a bit too big. It's a bit too wide. Oh no, it's not that.
Yeah, it's all right. That.
So starting this side, I'm doing exactly the same thing again.
Yeah, that's it exactly. So you're getting your triangle out.
You must get to get some great training on the Lee Stafford with, you know, working for company.
Yeah, you do. It is good.
I bet. Must be fascinating.
It is because you sort of almost see it completely from a different angle, you know, and a different side, which is great. Although you're always aware of that other side, but you've just not tasted it, you know.
Yes, yeah. It's really going well though, isn't it? I see on Facebook all the colleges.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
signing
it
up
is.
and everything.
Yeah, they're at Abingdon and Whitney at the minute, and doing their level 3 VOD, and now they have just been. Some staff there have just done rookieing at a few of our new colleges,
Oh, wow.
North Kent, I think it was, and absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
So they was rookieing with the staff. So
Oh, brilliant.
we try to do really where we can is get the college lecturers involved with it.
Yeah,
you
because
know.
a few from here have gone, haven't they,
Yeah,
before?
yeah.
Did they go to, I think in Tresham, but it wasn't Tresham, was it?
I can't remember where they went now. Was it Croydon? No, it wouldn't be Croydon.
No.
Well, there's Tresham, Knowsley.
Perhaps it was Tresham then.
Yeah, Knowsley. Tresham's the closest one.
Yeah, it probably was then. do you work it with the video camera? Because I know last time we had a bit of a struggle because it was just Jen and I. So if someone else wants to video, do you need more than one video camera?
Yeah, you do. But to be fair, every single time virtually I've been here for the team, the rest of them, there's been 3-4 videos going at any one time. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not very often I've been throughout the year where there's only been one video in. There's always been several.
I wonder what the other ones from there. That's interesting. They must be getting them from somewhere if we haven't got them in this department.
I think I've organised it, you know.
Did they?
Mm.
I think next Wednesday there's Jen and I doing it.
Is there? That's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can, if you can get them organised prior.
Yeah, I will do. I'll email him tonight. You know, now it's fresh in my mind. How many colleges would you like to have eventually?
Well, as many as possible, obviously, but you've got to be realistic because there's obviously only so many in the country that you can fit in with a radius where they aren't going to be. It's got to have that exclusivity to it.
It has, yeah, definitely.
So I think you're looking at about 25, 30.
Yeah, that's good.
I think. So yeah, that's the aim.
Mm-hmm. I was saying to Neil, he needs to kind of do something to raise his profile a bit with the youngsters.
I know, that's right, but also employers, and I was having this conversation with Neil, and I think we're going to focus on employers around the area, because
that would be a biggie actually,
you know, getting them on board and creating that awareness. So I think that's the next step for us, which will be very interesting to see how that unfolds, really.
And that's something we've always had a problem with, getting employers into college and engaged. I've got really, really good relationships with employers, and they really trust us, but it's actually getting them into college.
That's
and
right.
Employee engagement.
Now, where was we? Where we did a show, and they said they was unsure on. Was it South Tyneside? One of the first events they ever had, they held it at a different venue because of that reason.
Yeah, that's something we could look at, a different venue.
Yeah, so they didn't have it. So it was not, although it was all to do with the college, it wasn't. They didn't directly associate it with, you know, the college as they do.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get it.
Thank you. Right, so do I start taking this section in with it now?
Yeah, take your back section in. And then you should end up with that little triangle look, so that's where you're aiming to be. So if you have to try slightly alter the angle of your section a little bit as you're working towards that, you might have to be mindful of that as you're working back.
If I just show you this, I think I've got just the right triangle here.
Oh, bro.
But
Yeah, you will
that'll
have
leave
working
just
back.
that.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So do you still keep this in 2 sections, Georgie?
No, keep it as one
Keep it
now,
as one.
yeah.
Okay. So that'll go into one, and that'll leave that one triangle section there.
That's right,
Sorry.
you've got it.
My brain's going today.
No, it's like you. I know exactly what you mean, but no, that's spot on.
Yeah, I know. Starting to go.
I shouldn't have mentioned it.
I know. Trying to be so good. It's so hard.
I know it is, isn't it? It's what did I have? I've had a mango smoothie I made this morning, and I drank it on the way. But they fill you for a short time, don't they? But sort of come dinner, you are ready to eat then, aren't you?
Absolutely.
But no, it's I try to be good with my food, but I'm not focusing on it too much at the minute because I've not had a drink for like nearly 2 weeks coming up now, you know.
Haven't you?
Which is really good for me.
That makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, and so you know, at night if I do fancy a bit of a biscuit or I've been allowing myself it, you know.
Absolutely.
I know, it's just
easy.
easy.
Sorry, I got caught in the salon.
That's all right.
15 minutes late, right, merge. Right, Jen,
I'm good, love you.
yes, thank you, lovely.
Good.
Yeah.
So it's just you today, my love, is it?
Just me.
Or your video?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're all right. It's all right. We've been chatting away
Oh,
merrily,
yeah.
so that's all right.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, just me.
So what number are you on now, Jen?
This is number 8, I think.
Brilliant. Catching up
Think.
well.
Losing track. I need to work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 or 8.
Oh, good.
So yeah, it's good. I'm going to bash a few out today.
Yeah. Well, you might as well if it's only 1-to-1.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
right. She's going to do the one length, aren't you, after this? And then
You've
see
got colour on you, lovey.
oh, I have been mixing like
Oh no.
Common food. No, I think it's
The
no,
dust,
it's,
isn't
no,
it?
it's only
Dust,
dust.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
Do you want to go in another room or do you want to stay in here? It's
I'm quite happy to
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
in front of Jen, absolutely.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
before you
nothing.
talk, that's the last one,
That's
isn't
the
it?
last
And
one
then I'm
coming
good.
over that way, yeah. That's right. It was just really, let me bring it up, because I don't know, I've lost track on who's where, you know, because
Right,
they've not
yeah.
been shared.
Yeah.
So we've got, obviously, mine should reflect that as
do-
well. But I know you've got, there's like 30.
Yeah, I know Donna's got two that haven't been uploaded, so Donna's only got 4 left.
Right. So is she going to do those 4 with Tony Monday, Tuesday?
Well, this is a problem we've got. Yeah, we've booked 4.
Sorry,
Tony.
do I need to do a head check?
If
I
you
need
can
to
spin around,
spin,
yeah,
yeah.
just
Sorry,
we'll have it.
Sharon.
No, you're
No,
all
no,
right.
it's
You go for it.
No.
I'll just do it like that.
That's it. Lovely.
Need to quickly move this so it's not right over her face.
Mhm.
Sorry, madam.
That's it. Perfect.